Peace and prosperity to all living beings within range of my divine voice. It is I, Patai. We are here again, back in nature, and we're going to actually start today off specifically with gifting nature. We noticed a couple of squirrels that was just over here. We believe they nested up in this beautiful tree. So we're going to start our day off with some walnuts that we're going to leave out here for them. We're not going to wait for them. They want to interact with us. We won't be far away. And of course, they'll know that it was us to bring these treats to them. But that's how we start our day. We're going to show love to the tree as well. This beautiful tree. Thank you, everyone, for coming in. We're just getting started, so we're just showing some love, leaving a few walnuts for the squirrels. I'm going to go ahead and share out the live real quick to all of our loved ones. Let them know we are here. So if y'all bear with me 1 second while I do so. I can't see who that is that just came in, but we love you and thank you. I'm just sharing out my live right now. I'll be able to see you in just a second, but thank you so much for coming in. Thank you for tapping the screen, sharing the live, getting your daily heart me. I am just sharing out the live for a moment, letting some of our beautiful loved ones know that we are here live, tapping right into nature. We made a small offering of some walnuts to some squirrels that was just over here, hoping that they enjoy them. Divine leadership, peace and prosperity to you. So good to see you. Gregorio, thank you so much for coming in. It's K, peace and prosperity to you. Thank you all so much for coming in. Red, thank you so much for being here. Again, we started our beautiful day off by leaving some walnuts there for the squirrel family that we know lives in that beautiful tree right here. And then we're going to walk over to our grounding spot. For those who see all these nature videos where people are interacting with animals, I do want to just throw my point of view out on that. TikTok, this is for entertainment purposes only. Um, you don't need to be over pursuing those connections. You need to allow them to happen. The same way us human beings can notice desperation and off energy, animals definitely notice it, and they will respond to it as animals will and do to defend themselves, to protect and defend whatever they love. Ellie, my beautiful moderator, peace and prosperity to you. We're just getting started. Only thing you've missed so far is we did make a donation to some squirrels over there of some walnuts. We left some walnuts out for a couple beautiful squirrel families that's over there at another tree just a few feet away. And now we're just going to tap right into this nature energy. Happy Saturday to you, my beautiful moderator. We're going to tap right in with our feet barefoot on the ground. Neki, peace and prosperity to you. Thank you so much for being here. For those who are new here, I am your host, Patah. This is the Grounding Daily Show. You are not seeing things. I am walking barefoot on the ground. And the grounding process alleviates negative energy right out of my body and replaces it with positive, loving energy instead. That is the basis of our show, is in nature, soaking up this loving energy and then providing it right back to you, both visually and audio, as you can hear the love and nature in my voice. And of course, you can see it as I am interacting with it currently. Thank you, everyone, for being here. Thank you so much. Peace and prosperity to everyone. Thank you so much for tapping the screen, getting your daily heart me's, and sharing the live. Come on now, Fly. Yeah, I want to pronounce this correctly. Yarkela TV. Peace and prosperity to you. Thank you, Neki. Thank you. We've been out here. Today is a day 158. We've been out here 158 days straight, tapping into this loving energy every single day, providing this loving experience every day. Thank you so much for liking the live. I appreciate you. We are proud to do it. The universe is in need of grounded energy. People need to be aware when they are so wound up by all the traumas happening in the world. Hey, Margaret. Hey, Brenda. Peace and prosperity to you both. People need to be aware with all the traumas happening in the world, all the war happening in the world, all the crazy stuff happening in the world, that you can come out in nature and refresh yourself. And you refresh yourself in a way that is not man made. Hey, Sabi, peace and prosperity to you. You're refreshing yourself in a way that is not man made. It's not dependent on man mindset or creations. So the man-made exchange system that we're so used to, where everything is so transactional in this beautiful world, that we're so used to, where everything is so transactional in this beautiful world, it doesn't count here. It doesn't count here. You know why? Because no matter what is happening in the world, nature is going to continue to do what nature's supposed to do. Nature is going to continue to do what nature's supposed to do. Nature is going to provide loving, positive energy for us. Nature is going to provide oxygen for us. Nature is going to provide food for us no matter what we're doing in this natural world. That is the type of energy you want to tap into when you are looking to refresh yourself, when you're looking to cleanse yourself, keep your mind clear and focused and crisp. No matter what you're doing, this is going to improve your mood. This is going to improve your body. This is going to improve upon any anxieties, depression that you may be battling against. Always. And it is instantaneous. Bell Hatch, peace and prosperity to you. Thank you so much for coming in. So we want to be here to be that constant reminder. And that's the basis of our show. Today, we're tapping into some of this energy associated to engagement on this app. And the reason why, Lily, thank you so much for being here. Peace and prosperity to you. The reason why is because we understand and recognize that as my specific mission is not one about money, as my specific mission is not one built from a fight or flight. Yes, I know it's important though, Ellie, because as you and I both know, we're here for God-given purposes. Love is dark, peace and prosperity to you. Thank you so much for being here. Hey, Yolanda, thank you for being here. Hey, Dan, thank you for being here. As we know, Ellie, speaking to my beautiful moderator, we are doing this for a loving, God-given reason to uplift people and make people feel better about their lives in whatever way we can, to present our art and love to the world to be uplifting to others. So for me, the way I do that is using my throat chakra, which is my special power, and speaking this loving energy while I literally transmute it right to you. And who is you? The millions of people watching on YouTube and all the beautiful people here right now. I am here at your service to live up to a loving ideal that this energy will provide some healthy, loving, positive energy for you that will make your day better, that will boost your morale, boost your energy in your body, it'll boost your healing. It's going to do anything and everything positive for you that you can imagine. I had to swat at that one. You got to set boundaries with nature sometimes. It is what it is. So today, I want to talk about some of the people that I like to engage with on this app because I am so intentional with everything I do. I don't just engage just to be engaging. Hey, meat man, peace and prosperity to you. Thank you so much for being here. I don't just engage just to be engaging. I engage with the intention of expanding upon this love and resolve that I have, which again is centered in the fact that we are here for an uplifting reason. We're not here out of a lot of things that's promoted on this app, which unfortunately is usually tied to survival. And now I'm not against anybody who's trying to make no money on this app. That's not where I'm coming from. I promise you. But there's a certain type of energy that you want to be in when you're manifesting. There's a certain type of energy that you want to embody if you're looking to welcome abundance into your life. And it is not a survival type of energy. Survival energy does not welcome abundance. It does not welcome abundance. I don't care what anybody said. If you are in this energy of fight or flight in regards to being on TikTok, You are not going to welcome in abundance. You're just not. Even if you get lucky and something happens good, good. Maybe that might change your mind. Maybe that might offset your mindset. Who knows? Because everyone is different. But for me, I come on here every day, no matter how many people is on the live, no matter what type of monetization I may do on the live, I'm here for a much higher purpose. My rewards come back in a much bigger, greater way. But it is necessary to promote this type of content the correct way in order for people to understand it, see it, and it also find ways of producing more loving content for themselves. That's the reason why How to Go Viral with Love is viral right now, because people are craving love and positive content. People are always craving love and positive content, regardless of whatever negativity we're told to promote or told is um, trending. People are always looking for possible peaceful resolves and everything around them because it's a part of our nature. Just the same way this is a part of our nature. So I want people to understand that if you are putting love into your content, love into your art, whatever that art may be, you can still go viral. You can still promote. You can still make money. Now, the most simplistic way of doing that is, of course, going live. You'll hear about live hosts talk about it all the time. I follow some very beautiful live hosts who, again, not only are monetizing on this app. Thank you so much for being here, Neki. Not only monetizing on this app currently, but they are constantly promoting love and positive energy. There's no coincidence to that. Because again, I'm not the only person out here who is displaying love and positive energy on a constant basis. I'm not the only person out here who wants to help people. So I surround myself with people. We'll do one name drop specifically. Tara. For those who know Tara, her content is always uplifting positive energy, always making you feel good and making you understand how this TikTok game works and making it in a way almost for common sense sake. Hey, Yashar, peace and prosperity to you. Almost for common sense sake, where anybody can understand and anybody can tap into this energy. I love her too. And I subscribe to her page. I spend time on her page. And I make sure I try to support her whenever I see her. Because again, hey, plus size, peace and prosperity to you. Because again, that is content that is loving and promotional to me. I can stand behind promoting Tara and other content creators like her because again, she's not coming from a place anywhere, excuse me, anywhere else other than love. She knows her story. She's able to display that story with love and explain to everyone how she is just like you or just like me. And she gives these very realistic and understandable tips on breaking things down on how you can be in this same energy as well. But at the forefront of what she's talking about is, of course, love, loving yourself, loving your content, loving the energy that you are putting out. I always pose this question, and I've talked about it before, talking about it more right now today. If you went viral right now and millions of people heard your voice, millions of people saw your video, how do you want those millions of people to feel? What do you want to say to millions of people right now? I want everybody to think about that question because that's what we're asking for when we're talking about going viral. That's what we're tapping into, the ability to send a shock of energy through these phones or whatever mobile devices we're using to millions of people. Now, for those who know me, it's very obvious what I would say if I had the world's ear for a few seconds. It won't take much. Peace and prosperity is what I would say to the world. If millions of people could hear me right now, that would be the words out of my mouth. Peace and prosperity to you. Why? Because that's something that I am embodying, and that's something that I want for other people. A lot of people are not thinking about it that way when they're considering themselves going viral. when they're considering themselves being presented to millions of people, which is again essentially what we're talking about and asking for. You want this app, the algorithm, to push your content out to where millions of people can see it. Hey, Rachel, thank you for coming in. You want this app to push your content out to millions of people to see it. Miko, good to see you. And you want them to interact with it, and you want that to turn into more interactions, right? If you're interacting with people, if you want interactions, don't you want love interacting back with you? Now, if you're pushing out something that's not encouraging love, you might get that back. If you're pushing out something that's encouraging the opposite, you're probably likely to get that back too. And again, if you're not already centered in a loving energy for yourself, whatever it is you're putting out, you are going to get that back. That's how I'm able to align myself with beautiful, high vibrational people like yourselves. Exactly, positive interactions. Darrell, peace and prosperity to you. You'll notice, especially for those who have been here for quite some time, this same fly is on my head. Excuse me, y'all. I'm out here in nature, and they are not playing games today. This is my first time at this new spot too, so it could just be a welcoming party. Thank you so much. Y'all know each other. That's awesome. Peace and prosperity to you. I um I tap into this energy constantly in order to provide even more love beyond myself. See, again, this is an abundant energy. So if I'm starting to run low, if I'm starting to feel drained, I can always come here and tap into this energy, which allows me to have the utmost confidence when I'm speaking to you. It allows me to believe in not just myself, but in a higher power, allowing me to cultivate this love and energy for anyone and everyone, allowing me to push it through beyond my own human limits. That's the type of energy it takes when you're going viral. That's the type of energy it takes when you are looking to build a bigger, better community for more than just yourself. Thank you so much for the gift. I appreciate you, Neki. Thank you so much. We know and understand that all the negative stuff is constantly and easily promoted, not just on TikTok, but in life in general. You'll see a commercial about, I'm going to just shout them out because why not? You'll see a commercial about McDonald's before you see a commercial about vegetables. You'll see a commercial about Pepsi before you see a commercial about water. There's no coincidence to that. We are constantly absorbing negative energy every day on a day-to-day basis because that's part of life. What can we do to cleanse this energy? What can we do to release this energy more so than grounding? There's a lot of ways of grounding. This being my favorite, but we're here to promote all different types of ways. And when we tap into this grounding, clearing energy, we get to center ourselves on who we are, where we belong in the world, what we're meant to bring to the world, our art form in whatever way, shape, form, or fashion that is. Then you present that to the world. So when you have that question presented to you, which I'm going to repeat it again, what would you say if millions of people could hear you right now? If you knew for a fact that whatever the next sentence you're about to say would be heard by millions of people all around the world, what would it be? Would it be send me some money? There's nothing wrong with that, right? But understand and recognize it's not a high frequency statement. You're offering to millions of people to give you something. And the first thing most people are going to think about in that circumstance is, well, what are you giving me? That's the natural response because there should be reciprocity, right? I am not asking for anything to those millions of people listening to me right now. I know, Nikki. I know. I feel you, right? But I'm not asking for money from millions of people right now. What I am asking for, excuse me, let me correct myself. Brother Hawaii Taurus Gang, good to see you. I'm not asking for anything. I am giving. I am offering. And what I am offering is myself. I am offering peace and prosperity. I am offering nature. I am offering love. And what I expect to get in response of that, like anything in the universe, hey, creation, peace and prosperity to you. Like any situation in the universe, no matter what the case may be, I just walked into a spider web. I gotta get it off my phone. Hold on. Spiders are our totem, so we show respect. I gotta I forgot what I was saying. Thank you everyone for tapping the screen. 5,000 likes is crazy. I love y'all. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Okay. We were saying if I am putting myself in this energy and I'm sharing this with the world, I am pushing out love. I am giving before I'm even attempting to receive. And no matter what religion you may be tied to, if any at all, no matter where you come from, you will always understand and appreciate reciprocity when you start by giving to receive. You will always get more out of anything you're doing in life if you are given to receive. All right. Thank you so much for being here, brother. Ellie, I appreciate everything you do for me, my beautiful moderator. I want people to understand these basic concepts about life because for whatever reason, we've gotten to this narrative when it comes to all social media that this is not real life, that we're not real people, that this is not really happening. That's nonsense. And what that does, that illusion creates this narrative where people get to do things or bend rules outside of the laws of nature, the laws of the universe. And then they expect to get these illusionary returns on these illusionary laws when everything is governed by it, starting with the basics cause and effect. If I cause peace and prosperity, guess what my effect will be? Peace and prosperity. That's it. It's just that simple. It's just that simple. And I need people to understand that you don't have to separate that from anything we do. Lately, in some of the past episodes we just had, don't make me quote which episode it was. Maybe it was episode 155 or 154. We explained how the world always pushes out this narrative where we separate love from business. We tackled that first before we get to this point. Again, being tactical, being intuitive, and being locked in on the mission, right? We don't want to separate love from anything, especially business. Your business should be you and something from you inside of you that you love. You should love yourself so much that that love is outpouring out of your cup enough for you to pour a glass for someone else. And the way you pour your glass of love, of that residual love for someone else, is called art. And you present that art in a loving way to the world, and you receive the love and benefits back by influencing others with that love and art and being a positive impact on someone else. I love you, Ellie. Thank you so much for the gifts. It's just that simple. It's just that simple. So, again, why is this important about going viral? Why is this important about interacting and engagement? We have a lot of people who on this app, because again, as we set the stage to talk about today, they don't understand that this is a real world. They don't appreciate the effort, the time, the energy that a lot of people put into presenting themselves in this real world, presenting their art in this real world, presenting their products, their book, their paintings, their music, their food to the real world. Because for them, it doesn't even exist until they get in their hands anyway. So they don't exist. And in a way, whether they realize it or not, if you're looking at it that way, you probably think in a way you don't exist. It's all nonsense. Let's get out of that mindset. Let's get out of the mindsets that allow us to feel like certain things are eligible for appreciation and others are not. Let's get out of the mindset of what success is presented to us to be, and that a, a one fit all type of thing. Hey, Wayne, peace and prosperity to you. We talked about that previously as well. The definition of success is when you are intentionally working toward a positive thing and you intentionally set out on that positive goal and accomplish it repetitively. Hey, Nebe, Patrice, peace and prosperity to you. Thank you so much for coming in. When you set that goal, and it's a worthy goal that takes that effort and time and planning, and you plan it and you execute it and you execute over and over, that is success. That is success. But if you are assuming success based on this illusionary world, right? You're basing your success on the illusions of these other illusions within this illusionary world. We're saying it that way on purpose. We'll catch on, right? Then you're going to have a false sense of what success is. You're going to base your success off of someone else, what someone else is doing, what someone else is saying. Now you've taken away your own power. You've depleted you to lift up someone else. There's no way you're going to be able to achieve whatever success you're meant for trying to do it in someone else's shoes, trying to do it for someone else, trying to mirror someone else. That's not how it works. That's not how it works at all. However, there are some things when it comes to this algorithm and this system that no matter who you are, you want to do if you want this success for yourself. There are certain rules to the engagement that you want to take advantage of. Thank you, Ellie. I love you. I appreciate you. In order for you to be able to properly present yourself, to have control over how you push that content out to the world, right? Because you want it to reach the people it's meant to reach. You want the things that you are doing to find the people who are looking for it. You want those customers that's going to love your product to know that you exist. That's why this engagement is important today. It starts in the little ways that we take for granted. The way we engage with a post. I promise y'all, I'm not throwing shade at anybody. I ain't looking for shade. I am not looking for smoke. But there are a lot of people who don't understand how engagement works. And it's not anyone's fault, to be real, right? The whole bot system of things changed everything. When you, hey Keenan, good to see you, brother. When you can call up a company, hire someone who works in a call center and pay them $100, and then they from their computer in their call center use AI to generate likes, and now all of a sudden you got 10,000 likes from one source. You know, it's hard to argue with that confusion that all of a sudden when you just like a post that it's not enough. Exactly, I know, but that's part of the reason why we got to have these conversations. That's part of the reason why we got to have these conversations. See, Ellie, me and you know because we put that work in, not just on what we give, but what we receive as well. We make sure when we go through people's page and we're engaging with them, we are engaging with every button and we are making sure we show the algorithm that the content is worthy. Now, it's not fair for us or anyone to assume if someone's content is worthy or not, but if you think it is, you're not helping that person, whoever content it is, by only liking their post. If you felt like that post was worthy of your like, you want to give all the engagement. Those few extra seconds, clicking those few extra buttons, goes a long, long way in showing how much you actually care about the content or not. And who is going to care about your content if you are not showing you care about others' content. Again, reciprocity, giving to receive. Before I go on live, what I like to do is I take about 50 cents, right? Just 50 cents, 50 coins. And I go through anywhere between 10 to 20 people lives that I've either seen or have not seen that day. I go through. Y'all know how I am. If you've ever seen me come in your room before, I'm constant with it, right? I come in immediately. I get the heart me. I share the live, copied out the link. Then I'm either going to type FYP or I'm going to type peace and prosperity. I might send a popular vote, whatever the case may be. I'm going to show you that I value your time. I'm going to show you that I admire and appreciate your hard work. To take the time out of your moment and day to come on live to present yourself. I'm going to show you that I appreciate your bravery. I'm going to show you I appreciate your energy. I'm going to show you I appreciate you being here right now, the same way I am here right now. The same way the loving people here do the same for me. They do the same for me because I do the same for them, and we do the same for each other. Hey, Evolve, peace and prosperity with you. Good to see you, Rose. I appreciate you being here. We do that for each other because not only is it good for the universe, it's good for us, but it's good for everybody involved. And that extra time and that extra second makes a huge difference. It makes a huge difference. So instead of just liking the live like a computer could, like a bot could, hey, Elida, peace and prosperity to you, I'm going to make sure I listen to the message. I'm going to then respond in whatever way I want to authentically. Hey, Shawnee, peace and prosperity to you. I'm going to make sure I respond in a way that I feel is authentic, which is usually going to probably be more than 4 or 5 words. And then I'm going to favorite, I'm going to repost it, and I'm going to make sure, especially if I feel it's important, that others get to see it. I'm not going to gatekeep whatever knowledge, information, products this person I'm interacting with is sharing. I'm going to make sure that others have the opportunity to come in and appreciate this moment the same way I do. Because I'm going to have the understanding in my mind that somebody else is going to want to see this. Someone else may need to hear whatever people are selling or offering. Rose, shout out to you because I love your lives. And you know, we have a lot similar journeys. I want people who have the same things that we are working through in life for our children to understand that there are people like you who are here to help, to understand and understand what it means to be a parent, right? I'm not going to hold that back from someone else who may need to hear it. That's how we got to take that into consideration. Module 509, peace and prosperity to you. And it's the same way when it comes to the post. Throwback artistry, peace and prosperity to you. Thank you so much for being here. It's the same way when it comes to a post. These illusionary accounts where you see people who are quote unquote not engaging, they're finding other ways to promote these kind of things. That's not what we the people want. Don't let the illusion of their bot followers and all these different things put you in the mindset that they're in competition with you. There is no competition. All you have to do is create. There is no competition. All you have to do is create. But again, for division, for separation, manipulation tactics to ensure the integrity of this illusion that we call the internet and how it's somehow separate from real life, they'll tell you and show you anything and make you or others who are, I'm not going to be careful with my words because I don't want to talk down on anybody, to help others who may not be in that cleansing positive energy to think whatever they're told to think. We have to take it upon ourselves to make sure our interactions are real. If you're going to spend time on this app, if you're going to input into this world in a positive way, you want to make sure you know what you're doing, at least so you're not wasting your energy. If you spent time to watch someone's video or watch someone on their live, make sure that there is a definitive mark that you were there. You want to interact with that host. You want to say thank you. You want to say, oh, I learned something today. If you did learn something, not just because, and not just in hopes that they come back and bless your page like you've seen them bless others. I hear about that all the time too. I hear about that all the time. I see it all the time. I was in I mentioned Tara. I could talk about a couple others I've seen this happen to, where people pop into their lives, they drop a gift, and then they immediately become upset if they're not put on a pedestal for their own purposes. See, they show their hand immediately. Like, okay, you're not here because you love and appreciate the energy. You're here out of fight or flight. And again, I understand. I've been in fight or flight before. I'm not gonna front like I haven't. I've been homeless. I've been abandoned. I've been through a lot. I know what it feels like to wake up and wonder where you're gonna eat, what you're gonna do. I know what that feels like. And I understand why a lot of people come to this app to heal that energy. And you will hear a lot of people say that they did. But I assure you, hey Deja, I assure you, yeah, that instant gratification. We talk about it all the time. Thank you so much for the daily heart, me Deja. We talk about it all the time. All the people who want that gourmet meal out of the microwave. Thank you so much. So good to see you. There is no gourmet meals out of the microwave. You got to put the work in. And you got to have something to give before you are looking to receive. Thank you so much, Deja. I appreciate you. You got to have something to give in order to receive. You can't just, again, millions of people listening to you. And first thing out your mouth is give me, give me. The first thing out of that other person's mouth listening to you is, well, give me, give me. Start by giving. Give something that you have an abundance of, which you should have an abundance of yourself. You should have an abundance of your love, your confidence, and what you're working toward and who you are. And then you provide that to the world. That way you're not depleting yourself. All right. We hear about all these content creators who go broke in the mind, who go broke on emotions because they're giving out so much and they're not getting anything back in return, or at least that's the perception of it. But really, they're taking, and they're not receiving any love for it. They're receiving all these lower frequencies because that's all they're putting out. They're receiving all these lower frequencies because that's all they're putting out. The people I love, the people I spend time with on this app, I gotta use y'all as an example. I get all the love back because I give all the love. I get all the appreciation back because I give that appreciation. I lead with that. First thing y'all hear, peace and prosperity. I love you. You can hear it in my voice that I do. You can feel it in the energy around me. That's who I am. I built that up inside of me. I earned this smile. I came through those fight or flight situations so I can recognize and appreciate it for others who are still going through them. But I want to be a symbol of peace and prosperity because I came through those things. And I'm here today. So are you. There are things you survived that no one else can. Those are the things you want to promote on this app. Those are the things you want to put out into the world because those are the things that you get blessed back for doing so. Those are the things you reap in real abundance for presenting to the world. There's no greater abundance than the abundance you get from helping someone. There's no greater abundance than that. Changing someone's life in a positive way. So when I think about millions of people listening to me right now, because I know I'm doing the work, because I know I'm standing here barefoot with my feet on the ground, I know with confidence that those millions of people listening to me are going to receive love in my voice, in this energy, in this environment. I don't have to wonder. I know with an utmost confidence. I know. And I allow myself to be a vessel of love and transmute this love and energy for anyone and everyone who needs it. And all consciousness pursues and seeks love because love is the source. It's always the source. It always will be the source. I'm going to wrap up for now. We'll be back, of course, at 9 p.m. Plus, thank you so much for coming back. We'll be back again at 9 p.m. Eastern tonight. We're going to tap more into this energy as well. Thank you, Plus Size. I appreciate you. We actually only needed 2 more to reach the goal for this live, but I ain't worried about it. I love y'all. Thank you so much, everyone who got your daily heart me and liked the live. 10,000 likes is crazy. I love y'all. That's crazy work. I appreciate it so much. I'll be back again tonight at 9. We're going to tap more into this energy and more into this understanding. I kind of want to just set the stage. Again, some of these topics we've talked about before. You can find all my old episodes. Again, today being episode 158. You can find all my old episodes on my YouTube page. So if you want to refresh yourself, I need to start doing some collages, and once we get to like 10,000 files, I'll be able to do playlists and stuff like that. But for now, I like to just kind of tap back into that energy and set the stage for everyone, because I understand there's some people here who've been here for 100 episodes, like my beautiful moderator Ellie, and there's some people here it's first time here. And I love all of you. I want everyone to be able to understand and appreciate what it is we're doing here. So the focus again right now, we're not separating. This is the important part I need everyone to think about. We are not separating love from business. We are not separating love from TikTok. We are not separating love from anything we do. The illusion that this world is not real, this internet world doesn't exist, that we can do things without consequence, without the laws of the universe, that you can receive without giving, it's nonsense. It's nonsense. Hey, Nene, peace and prosperity to you. It's nonsense. We don't promote that here. What we promote is what's real and what can help you and benefit you right now. Good to see you, Nene. Thank you so much for coming in. What can help you right now? And when I say right now, I'm talking about instantaneous energy exchange. Instantaneously changing your mindset towards something more positive and better for you that will benefit you in every way possible on your journey. That is what we're here for. That's what we're going to continue to promote. We're going to continue to align ourselves with people like-minded in that, just like yourselves. I know, right? It's all good. I'm still working. I got to hop back in the truck. I got to drive 200 miles, about 150 miles. Then I stop, switch out, and I got to drive another 150 miles, and then I'll be live again. Yes, the paradigm shift. And see, that's what I'm saying. That's why we're here. None of us are here by accident. None of us are here by mistake. I love you, Deja. Thank you so much for being here. None of us are here by mistake or by accident. This is a collective energy that we are all tapping in to create. Thankfully, this app, even before it was taken over by its other peoples. Thank you so much for the gift, Nene. I appreciate you. CNA Madness, thank you so much for joining. Peace and prosperity to you. Even before this app was taken over by its current owners, we know that this app was created for creation. No, that's right. No coincidences. It's all synchronicity. It's all synchronicity. My loving reflection is a reflection of love on you. It's a reflection of your higher frequency. It's a reflection that you receive love in your life, that you are putting love first in your life. All I'm here to do is help us stay on track, keep that in the front of our mind, help us remember what love is about, help us to remember that we don't run out of love. You can run out of money. You can run out of friends. You can run out of resources, you don't run out of love. Love is abundant, always. And we need to make sure that we are treating it way more precious than what we are doing now. That it is a part of every exchange we have every single day. That's what I'm here for. I love you all. I appreciate y'all. I'll make sure I put this replay up on YouTube. For those who are not following my YouTube, again, this is episode 158 of the Grounding Daily Show, part one. Part two will be at 9 p.m. If you like to catch up on some of these old episodes, which are not old feelings, I recommend following my YouTube and checking those out. And I will definitely be posting this one on YouTube sometime today as well. I will see everyone again at 9 p.m. tonight. Thank you all so much for prosperity to everyone.